time has come to say fair's fair.
Let's see what's on TV.
Yeah, what do you guys want to watch?
There's a movie on the Panama Canal.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
I want to watch the History Channel, and so does Jose.
Yeah, there's a special on the Gilded Age and the turn of the century.
But the movie's a lot more interesting.
How about we just watch it after?
Yeah, okay,
good.
sounds good. History Channel it is. Oh, hello.
Didn't see you there.
I'm Jennifer Mark.
And I'm Zach Jackie.
And this is
the
History Channel. Today we have a special on the Gilded Age and the turn of the century.
We are going to bring you back in time to the late 19th and early 20th century, where as America's economies surged, companies began building factories overseas.
Rapid economic growth generated vast wealth during the Gilded Age.
Muckraker Upton Sinclair was an American author and one-time candidate for governor of California who wrote close to 100 novels in his time.
One of which was titled The Jungle, which we have a feature on.
Hello, my name is Upton Sinclair, and I'm talking about my book, The Jungle. It was published in 1906 and is based off my observation of slaughterhouses in Chicago. This book features appalling descriptions of the conditions in the meatpacking industry. It had a big effect on America after being published. It made consumers angry and turned to the government to fix it. Congress responded with the Meat Inspection Act and the Pure Food and Drug Act. The Meat Inspection Act required federal inspection of meat and required the Agricultural Department to set standards in meatpacking plants. The Pure Food and Drug Act prohibited the manufacture, sale, or shipment of impure or falsely labeled food and drugs.
That was a great feature on The Jungle.
Yeah, it really delved into the truth on the meatpacking industry.
On to other news. Discrimination was very big during the Gilded Age.
Indeed, Zach. Social Darwinism was a theory that used to promote the idea that the white European race was superior to all others, therefore destined to rule over them.
Trade was also key during the turn of the century. The open door policy in 1899 allowed multiple imperial powers access to China, with none of them in control of that country.
In 1913, the 16th Amendment was ratified. This amendment exempted income taxes from the constitutional requirements regarding direct taxes. After income taxes on rents, dividends, and interest were ruled to be direct taxes.
Now we turn to one of the key inventions during this time, the first automobile.
Hello there, my name is Henry Ford. I'm an American industrialist and founder of the Ford Motor Company. I developed and manufactured the first automobile. This benefited many people during this time. It increased trade, transportation, and allowed easier everyday travel. Here's an example of how our assembly line works here at Ford Motor Company. So right here, we have this part this young man's working on, and then we have the other half of the part that this young man's working on. Now we're going to bring these two parts together. And then, voila! Now, as you see here, we need to add a nice seat for the driver to sit in when he's driving. After some finishing touches, this is the final product. Ford Motor Company, buy one today.
What an informative feature.
Yeah, makes me want to buy a car right this second.
After the tragic assassination of President William McKinley, Vice President Theodore Roosevelt took office.
Speak softly and carry a big stick. Famous words said by Theodore Roosevelt and his big stick ideology.
This notion of spreading American values and ideals throughout the world helped to make the U.S. a world power.
America became a world power by being a leader in industry.
America acquired new land as a result of the Spanish-American War.
The war started when the United States was helping Cuba defend against Spain. The war lasted for a while, but eventually the United States Navy beat out Spanish ships.
On August 12, 1898, America and Spain agreed to a ceasefire and the United States was victorious.
Populism arose in the late 19th century, while progressivism arose in the beginning of the 20th century.
Populism came from farmers and the poor of society down south, while progressivism came from the middle class fed up with the corruption of the rich and the appeasement of the poor by the government.
While progressivism focused on changing the political system, populism focused on reforming the economic system.
The Third Great Awakening was a period of religious activism in American history from the late 1850s to the early 1900s.
New groupings emerged, such as the Holiness and Nazarene movements, as well as Christian Science.
Also, some people came to America to avoid religious persecution, especially Jews living in Poland and Russia, fled to the United States.
Immigration became very popular in the late 1800s. Poor farmers came because of the abundance in jobs in America, whereas others moved to avoid forced military service.
Most European governments made moving to the United States easy. They let them take their money with them, and they got rid of laws prohibiting them to leave the country.
However, getting to America wasn't as easy. Immigrants had to take a horrible 14-day trip in the steerage of steamboat to Ellis Island. That was the cheapest way to travel, but conditions were gruesome.
Once immigrants passed inspection at Ellis Island, they often moved to big cities like New York, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Detroit. They lived in neighborhoods that were often separated into ethnic groups where they spoke their native language.
With the increase in immigration, it created many urban problems like crime, violence, fire, disease, and pollution. Many Americans blamed immigrants for these problems.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today, folks. Hope you enjoyed our program.
Join us next time when we discuss World War I. But until then, I'm Zach Jackie.
And I'm Jennifer Mark.
And this was the History Channel, brought to you by Milkman. Trusted since 1908. Treats for dogs.
Wow, that program was amazing.
Yeah, that Henry Ford piece was great.
Yeah, I love the part about the jungle and Upton Sinclair.
Here, it's over.
Oh,
Tell Zach.
Zach,
Huh?
it's over.
Movie time!
Yay!
Okay, let's turn on the movie channel. I think it's this red button.
No,
No!
no!
Whoa! Where are we?
Oh my
There's
gosh!
dirt. I don't
What
think we're
is
in your
this?
living room anymore.
Must have been that button that Sweden pressed.
Sweden!
Oh, no!
What are you standing around for? Get to work.
What?
Down
Down
there?
here? All right. Oh, let's go.
What are we supposed to be doing?
I have no idea. Must have been that movie. Look, there's a trench.
I told you we shouldn't have watched that movie. We should have just stick to the news.
Well, I was asleep. You better get to work. You might get in trouble.
I mean, we have to be. Where else could we be transported to? Guys? What are you doing down there?
That lady told us to work.
But what are you doing messing around? We need to get back to our own time.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Flying. God. Ow.
What were you guys doing down there?
There was a lady.
There she
told
is,
us
right
to
there.
work.
Can you come over here, please?
Can I help you?
Where are we?
The Panama Canal. Where else?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sure. Did you guys find out where we are?
Yeah, the lady over there told us we're in Panama.
Panama.
What?
Yeah, this is the Panama Canal.
Oh my gosh. That must be from that movie.
I remember Mr. Young saying something about the Panama Canal in class one time.
Yeah, President Theodore Roosevelt had visions of building a canal straight through Panama connecting the Pacific and the Atlantic Oceans.
But first they had to gain their independence from Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the U.S. pushed the people of Panama to gain their independence.
Then once they gained their independence, we were able to build a canal straight through Panama.
I think we need to look for a way out of here.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Yeah.
My shovel. I think the canal's about to be open.
It must be 1914.
Come on, guys, let's count it down in 3,
3,
2, 1.
We're back. Wow,
Whoa.
that was some adventure.
I'm done with TV for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Where's the remote turned off?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Jennifer Mark. We want to watch the History Channel.
They're having a special on the
Yeah, and then once they gained their independence, we were... Kayla!
Informative feature.
Yeah, it makes me want to buy
That. Wait. Sorry.
Go.
And carry a big stick. Famous for its
Just keep going.
Theodore Roosevelt and his big stick ideology.
This notion of spreading American values and ideal through the out the
world.
This is a bit you're going too fast. You're supposed to.
Go.
Did you see her leg in the shot?
Yeah.
fudge. Mess that up.
Just do it again.
Okay.
Well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I heaver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heavering to you. But I would walk 500 miles